Good morning, everybody. This is Steven with Cannin.com, and we're here for another technical analysis session. This week, we're diving deep into HEXO, HEXO, traded on the New York Stock Exchange and up in Canada. The Canadian company is vertically integrated, cultivating, extracting, distributing all of their own cannabis, and has fallen on hard times. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's jump over to the pricing chart now. You'll see we're looking at HEXO, again using our Hakanashi. This is the NYSE pricing chart. And let me just scroll back. You can kind of see the trend right now from early 2019 till now, straight down, down, down. But let me show you what's happened with this stock. Back to 2017, the end of 2017, it was about $1. It had some good times, as most cannabis stocks did in 2018. And then we've hit some of the interesting things that you'll see in the fundamental this week, crashing down before climbing back up to $7. It hit its high early 2019. This is April, and from the high sevens, it's now down to the high ones. So what a downward trend, and you'll see why in the fundamentals. So make sure to pay attention to that. You'll see today we're looking at Bollinger Bands up on the top. We know that the center red line is the mean, and then we're looking at standard deviations, both positive and negative, away from that mean. Anytime we get below or outside of these standard deviations, that's a clear signal to act, either on the top or the bottom. That's just the way math works. Once we get outside of a couple standard deviations away, the price has to come back. We're also looking at the RSI, which gives us a good indicator of whether something is overbought or oversold. We highlighted here in purple, we have our 30 to 70 region. And then the accumulation distribution line. How much are people accumulating, which is buying, or distributing, which is selling? And that's based on volume. So what are we going to do? We're going to use these in combination. And the easiest way to analyze these is just like we said, anytime you close outside of the standard deviation boundaries on the Bollinger Bands, that's something to look at. Also, the trend is your friend, right? The trend is down right now. Let me just scroll back. We're going to look at divergences with this accumulation distribution line. So in this period from 2018, we have price increasing, and you can see that our accumulation distribution line, 967,000 here, it's increasing the same exact period, all the way up to 9 million. And so there's no divergence there. That's the trend is the same way. But look what happens starting in October 2018. We get a big price decrease, all while the accumulation distribution line from 8 million climbs down a little bit, but then goes up to 11 million. So pretty horizontal, close to a divergence, especially right here. And that would have been a signal to act on some of those. But you want to look for when the accumulation distribution line is going up and price is going down, or vice versa, price is going down and the accumulation distribution line is going up. That's a divergence. Also, look how closely the RSI maps in periods of overbought or oversold. Look, as soon as we get this overbought period, we get a little price correction. As soon as we get the next one, price correction. Next one, price correction. Next one, big price correction. All the way down to when it's oversold. It begins to be oversold, price correction. So these are we're looking at these for a reason, right? Some of these momentum volume based indicators like the RSI align well with Bollinger Bands. So make sure when you see these periods, when you're starting to close outside of the standard deviations, you're also oversold in the RSIs. Both signals say that that's gonna get a little price correction coming back positive. So make sure and act on those when these are lining up. The trend is your friend. This is a huge downward trend, but that doesn't mean there's not periods to buy here and take little micro wins. You don't have to get in this trade and you're not a failure if you didn't get in at $7 and sell at $1. Nobody captures all these trades, but there's lots of opportunity in here to both buy and sell in a trending market like this. So thank you for paying attention. Please leave your questions in the comments and another look at HEXO and its wild, wild negative ride. Thank you.